let's play games, get high scores. Who could ever ask for more? Thor will show you just what to do. Yes, you.
Hello my Asgardian Minecrafters, I am Thor Hammerhand and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Nerdclash server. And today we're going to start building straight off. None of that mucking around, none of that good old-fashioned mucking around. It's straight into some building. I have made this big wheat field off camera last week, added another beacon here actually, and what we need is a farm building to go with it. Now, I have ideas that I've got in my brain, right? I call them brain ideas, in my idea brain. But I have no idea if they're going to work out. Basically, this can't be here for a start with my idea. Unless, actually, I was thinking of an L shape coming like that way and this way, but if I went that way, then that way, it could possibly work. Anyway, let me cut down a couple of trees, level out a bit of ground, although I want it to fit into the surrounding topography. I don't know. What is it when it's up and down hills and stuff? I want it to fit into that properly, and I want it to, just let me get started on it. I can words and stuff, can I? Okay, so we've got something started off here. It's split up. We've got a small farmhouse here. That's going to be this rectangle. And then we've got an appendage over here. And that's going to be stables. We're going to have a couple of animals just in there, just for show. We're not actually going to do any farming. And I thought I'd keep this over here. It looks like it could be a nice little duck pond or something, but I don't really know what to do with that. I'm just keeping it there for the moment anyway. I've tried to just make this look as natural as possible for now, but I think some of that's going to have to change as well. But let me carry on a little bit and we'll see if we can't make this look something more like a building. Well, I've got somewhere close now to sort of the design I want. I've been fleshing out little bits of it as I've been going along. Is that a flipping Enderman stealing some of my dirt again? It's possibly my least favourite thing in Minecraft, that is. Just get out of here. God knows where it's from. It's where I'm finding all of these bits that look like they should have more dirt there. And it's always stupid Enderman taking it on. Now, where was I? Losing my flow now. Heavens to Betsy. Anyway, yes, I've got most of the places. Somewhere that I'm definitely thinking that I want a raised porch out here. That's why I went back and put these as a 4 high when I usually have the 3 high recesses. And I'm going to keep with the 3 high coming down vis-a-vis. Although it does look as though I should have an extra something here. So yes, there you go. We're doing this on camera for a reason, because now I want this single section to come out that tall as well, and that can be part of the main house too, leaving one. Well, it's only 2 little spaces over there for animals, but I can do something with that later on. Anyway, let's flesh out some more. I'm going to get the little panels in the same way that I did over in that building, and just flesh everything out. By the time I come back, I should at least have all of the walls done, and then we'll have a little think about roof placement. Well, I've made a bit of progress, and I think that this is going to look nice. I've got a feeling that it's going to look really nice. I've kind of put in where I'm hoping that the stairs is going to be. I mean, at the moment, that's more so I can get up here and do some work on the 2nd floor. But I'm liking it so far. There's going to be quite a bit of space in here, really, and I'm going to have to, put in a couple of dividers, walls for dividing up rooms around here. But as we're going at the moment, we're going to come up onto the porch here. Pick up that heavy cobblestone helps. going to come into a main sort of foyer sort of area. There's not going to be a hell of a lot going in here. Maybe a few chests and that, just for, you know, putting stuff down. I'll put a couple of tripwire hooks up for like coat hangers. Around here, I'm going to try and get a bit of a kitchen going on there. So units and units, and try and get a small table in under here. That's going to be hard to fit in though. That's a lot to fit into a small area. And then up here I'm going to try and have master bedroom and maybe bathroom and smaller bedroom. That's what I think it's going to look like so far. I'm pretty much out of the stuff I need though, so I'm going to have to go pick up a few more materials and then carry on. But you can see it's like a small half a story here. Well, no, one story. Is it one story? I don't know. It's just a grain floor over here. Anyway, and I'm going to try and make that little bit inhabitable from the top. Maybe it's going to have the bed top just in that section of roof. And then another section of roof up here with the second story. And I hope that's going to be enough room for upstairs. But I'm trying to make it a bit like over here with the many height roofs. I'm hoping that's going to do something. So let me get some more materials and I'll carry on, give you a bit more of an update. Looking back on this build, I think that I really wish that brick would have looked nicer. Brick's just a little too harsh, I think, for the environment I've got here. But brick would have been a nice alternative, I think. The cobblestone looks fine though. I mean, it looks right for the type of village I'm building, so it's going to be okay. Anyway, let's get on with a little bit of the what do I need here? Right, I've got stairs, stone brick stairs. I need some stone brick half slabs, so I'll just whap up some slabs. I already had a few, but I needed more. So that's not an issue at all. And we'll do a little bit of building on this roof. Oh dear. I need to be able to get up. Dirt step ladder, why not? Right, so let's do the same as we've done on the building over there, the big one. You can just see it through the little gap there. And put this together. I wanted to speak to you, however, about the competition video. I've just put a competition video out for the server, and I just wanted to remind everybody that it would be very, very nice to be able to see some of the guys that do watch me on the server. I understand that most of my viewers are actually Minecrafters themselves, which is nice. It means that, you know, the right kind of people are watching me. I like, oh yeah, there we go. God, I hate doing roofs. Roofs are a real pain, aren't they? Now, tell me about it, right? Tell me about it. So, yeah. But, yeah, I really do want to see lots of applications. There's a few spots going, actually. I'm not 100% sure exactly how many, but I understand that they're, you know, it's not like, oh, one person's going to get on. If people are good enough, then there's no reason why as many good applications come through can't get on the server. Now, I know I'd said before as well that we were, well, at least I was hoping that it wouldn't be YouTube specific, and to be honest, it's not. Oh heavens! Oh, and I've got rid of my stepladder. Oh, fudge monkeys. Yeah, and it's still not YouTuber specific, but it is video specific. Now, for those of you that are thinking, oh my god, how do I make a video? I don't even know what to use. Just download Fraps. There are plenty of places you can get free Fraps. I never told you that. But there are plenty of places you can get free Fraps. Whether it's an old version of Fraps or whatever, but it is the best. It hardly touches frame rates, and with my poxy computer, because I really don't have any sort of super mega power supertastic computer, even with mine I get decent frames. You know, it's always staying right up there. What am I on at the moment? So nice easy 60 frames a second right here right now. That's all I could ever ask for. So yeah, that's easy enough. The other thing I'll say is, if you are recording a video, it's probably best that you check out there's plenty of them. I probably won't have a link in the description or anything like that because I forget these things. But it's probably best that you check out how to use Fraps sort of video. There are many out there. Just have a quick look, because actually once you've got it set up, it is so easy to use. It's got to a point now where, you know, because I've set up my preferences and everything, all I do is turn on Fraps, press F9, and I'm away. And that's it. I'm instantly recording. It's as quick as that. Yeah, that's looking alright in here. I'm thinking, actually, that this time, because I'm a little short on space, I'm wondering if actually just filling in like that's going to be okay, because I want all of this space for a bit of a room. I think it is going to be alright. I think it's going to be fine. Can't get rid of everything that's up there, but that's okay. Having a beam going across, that looks fine, doesn't it? But yes, enter, join, come play with us. It would be fantastic to have you on. Anyway, let me just get on with a little bit, because I'm just going to carry on waffling about here, and I can't do building when I'm waffling. I need all of my yeah, that looks nice already. Yeah, I need all of my faculties about me. Let me go back up and do a little bit more roof work. Well, the structure is something like finished, isn't it? I quite like this. In fact, I like the stables quite a lot as well. I like how the connection happens between the cobblestone wall and the fences. That looks pretty cool. Does look pretty cool. Now I'm going to have some obvious like stone pathing coming through the back here and going over to there, interspersed with little bits of coarse dirt and maybe the odd tuft of grass here and there. But as for the main structure, we are done. I'm going to obviously add some window panes as well. They've got to go in, and maybe add to like the boundary of the building as well. So that means oh, you noisy lot out there, shush up, will ya? Brum brum. Yes, but maybe incorporate it into this fence system here. I do actually have I'll show you something that I've done since last week. So I carried on this road here because I'm going to make it meet up with, well, I was going to say, oh, I'll have just an intensive, because that's what it is, an intensive sheep farm, wool farm even, because that's what it is, and, you know, just make up a couple of chests worth up here, and it has been producing quite nicely, and is, but as soon as I come over, I'm noticing, look, 30 frames now that I'm over with the 3 billion sheep. So I want this to be somewhere further away from my spawn village. Anyway, I'll go back down into my little base, check how long this video is so far, and see if we don't have time for a little something else. Yeah, so I've seen we're chilling on 14.5 odd minutes at the moment, so let's take a little look at my prides and joy, my pride of joys. First off, my efficiency 5. Oh, yes! Trade, I mean, that's just amazing, amazing, amazing. Luck of the... No, that's not luck of the sea I'm looking at. What are you? Thorns 2? Yeah, this is my Thorns 2 guy. Over here. Who are you? My looting 2 guy, so easily looting 3. With smite 3. Depth strider 3 as well to go with that. And I think this is my pro 4 guy. Aqua affinity, so just ticking them off. And pro 4. Wow. It's getting to a point now where I'm going to have to think about mass emerald generation. At the moment, this little farm is giving me all I need. Also, I'm going back every now and then and just picking up a few pumpkins, because the pumpkin trade over with this guy. Oh, shut up, you lot. 13 pumpkins. I mean, that's ace. That's super quick, and they just come for free. They're free at spawn. I might set up another one of these, because just looking around here with my good friend SPC the other day, we just found, well, I say just the other day, it was just last night actually, we found, oh, I won't go show it now, but we found over that way another village. Now that screams to me getting rid of things like, well, I've got the villagers round here. Now I'm not sure if they're affecting my iron farm up the top here. And if they are, then that's no good. See, I could move all of these over there. All of my auto farms I could move over there. I could just have them running. I mean, I don't think they're quite close enough to be running from here, which is a shame. But, well, it's better than nothing. And I could go over there and AFK for stuff. So we'll see. And have a couple of small farms here. I don't know. Because it might get a little intensive otherwise. I don't suffer too bad with lag, but, you know, it's just, I don't want it to get bad, so I shan't let it get bad. Anyway, seeing the amount of time that we've got and how much I've just wasted on blah blah blahing, I think it's time that we put a couple of interior touches onto our farmhouse. What do you reckon? I think we'll go over there now with an inventory full of useful things and get a little done. Okay, so first things first is I better chuck in a couple of glass panes throughout this, oh fudge monkeys, throughout this building, yeah, so yeah, let me just get them in, and you don't need to see that. Okay, with that done, let's see about the kitchen. Now, the kitchen, for me, needs to be set up 2 ways. First is going to be this side. This can be cooking, this can be washing. You don't want all your, didn't I? Yes, I did. I have a cauldron. Of course I have a cauldron. So we'll have a cauldron here for washing up, looking nicely out the window with the little duck pond over there. Sides. What are we going to use for sides? See, I could use the quartz, couldn't I? Or I could use some wood tops. In fact, let's try these this way up for now, and then let's try a few of these for surfaces. See, they look alright, and then if I put an item frame in front of that, I think that might look something like the units I'm after. Now this, I was wondering if, let's put down a crafting table. You can live there for now. Let's see if cobblestone fencing looks okay on top of something like this, like a vent. Oh, it can't go up far enough because of that. Okay, well, yeah, let's not worry about that then. What's going on up here, actually? Well, maybe if I ran up something that needs to be, it's, oh, I know it would look best with that andesite. So I'll come back with some andesite to do that. Yeah, andesite can do that job. Just so I remember though, I'll put a little cooker hood on it. Oh, I've already got some of them. I just seen over here. No, let's mix them around. Right, and yeah, let's put that there. So that'll be like a cooker hood, and they can go and do like an andesite all the way up to the top like a chimney. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do a chimbley up there. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really look much like what I want it to at this point, but it'll get better. Let's put in another couple of these with another few of, let's just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, just for now, just to see, because I might use them as tabletops as well. Oh yes, all the mod cons, lovely. Where do I go now? I want to go upstairs. I've got stuff on me for a bed. That's what I want to do. And I've got my master bedroom. I'm absolutely sure I want to be here. So let's, and some normal wool. So let's think. There we go. Head of the bed. And there's the bed right there. Now, I can do a couple of these. I didn't need that many, did I? What a fool! What a fool! Let's just chuck them on the floor for the moment. I'll get them back in a minute. Yep, that looks fine to me. Something like a bed. I mean, I could come back and use snow for that, but then you've got to be worried about where you put in other things. In fact, with this spruce wood, I'm not sure if I can get away with that for the look in here. So let's have a couple of something like this and this. Yeah, that's fine. In the corner, I'll need something else. Well, I've got bookshelves here. Where am I going to put bookshelves then? Oh, I've got multiple flipping crafting benches here. So there's bed. I can do more with that shortly. In fact, how big do I want this bedroom to be? If I come up here and then I'm looking, yeah, behind us here, take one of these slabs and just add that onto the top there where it doesn't make any sense. Okay, right, let's get rid of that one and add that to there, because I wanted this to look like some sort of balcony. Not balcony, but you know, like a landing. But I've got a feeling that that's not going to work now. Instead, we will, no, I can't use you. 4, 5. Let's, right. Step 1, I need one of them in here. Step 2 is I need some of them. Right, lovely. What's going on now then? Furnace, no, bread, chest. So, chest! Okay, right, we need a wall upstairs. Let's put that in there, that in there. Don't need these for now. Bricks I'll keep just in case. I was thinking about brick flooring in here actually. Yeah, maybe still. Maybe still for the brick floor in there. But yeah, walls first. Let's get these spruce here. So we'll come up and then we're going to be thinking probably small room here. This landing is almost no better than useless. So I'm thinking if I'm going to cut this off somewhere, maybe this is the place. Maybe this wall here is now going to be the wall I use. So if I come up the stairs, hello, top of the stairs, this one to go, need maybe bathroom entrance there, awkwardly shaped, but maybe landing here, so entrance to here. Coming this way into... Oh, difficult. I've never really practiced with. Right. I'll come back to you in a second when I've had an actual think about it. Well, I seem to have picked up some sort of solution here. Some small solution. So we come up the stairs into what is it's a reasonable corridor, you know, 1 meter wide corridors, everybody's used to that. You come into baby bedroom, little bedroom. That's just going to have like a normal stock bed in it, an actual Minecraft bed. In here, we're going to set up the bathroom, maybe the toilet right there. But that's what I'm thinking so far. And then into the main master bedroom. Master bedroom also has access to the bathroom. So it's semi-ensuite. While we're here, we'll stick up a bit of torch action. But I was thinking, now that we've actually got this as it is, and I want walls here, I want this bit open still. I want the tall ceiling in here. But actually, throughout the rest of this place, I think it would benefit from having a cap, and then we could have some storage solutions upstairs. So let me have a little look at sorting something out for that, and I'll come back to you when I've got more of an idea of what I'm going to do. I think that brick looks best for the chimney. So I wanted to try and use some brick in this building, so I finally managed to. Also, after putting that little cap on, because I wanted it to be non-spawning, I've got a feeling that a little one of them's going to look pretty good. In fact, you're probably not even going to see it from the deck, but I'm going to know. I'm going to know, and that, for me, keeps me happy. But anyway, let's take a little look on the inside now. Still nothing really done downstairs, but I did take the brick up. There's like the flue vent sort of thing, and that comes up through here to this area now, which we have. And this is going to be, as I said before, it's going to be storage in this, and this is totally for free because I was just going to have it open. But it looks okay to me. It looks fine. It looks okay. This little bedroom's getting smaller and smaller. It might have to turn into just a cupboard or something. Toilet, nothing done with it. But in here now, I've stuck a little beam across the top. I've had to light up there actually as well. And just put this wall in. So we've got the tall ceiling in here, the lesser ceiling in here, some sea lanterns in the ceiling, just to light up in here without having to use bare torches. There we go. I mean, it's looking okay, right? So I think furnishing up here still needs to be done, but the layout of the rooms is sorted. Down here, I'm really thinking open plan. And yes, part of that's because it'll be easier, but another is that once I start putting some once I start messing around in here too much, I'm going to lose something. I know it. I'm going to lose space. That's what I'm going to lose, not just something. More thinking, and I shall come back to you, you dears. Well, I don't profess that this is finished in the slightest, but let's go have a little look. This is all I'm going to do on camera now. I've pretty much done. I've done it to death. This is the nice little gate. I think that I said I'm going to try and maybe make a bit of a boundary around this, like a farmstead sort of thing. I need to add still a little bit more in the way of, you know, meadowy sort of, plenty of flowers around the front here, but again, I can do that in my own time. And look at me using your time to do it, even though I said I'll do it in my own time. But yes, add a little bit there, a couple of trees here and there, and I still need to make these functional, these little stables. But, you know, little seat on the porch, you know, a bit like a, I'm thinking of like an American farm, some guy with no teeth on the front of his porch, telling people to get off his land. in the front. So we come straight in through the front door. There is access to the outside through the back here, of which there's nothing. Gonna have to set up like some little chickens in a run there maybe. Got a nice big sofa in front of the fire, chimney going up into the place above. I will admit to that not actually fixing itself to a chimney, because when I went up it was in a really weird, awkward place. Another big chair here, sideboard and dining chairs. We've got cupboard fronts, little, I don't know, coffee maker, blender, something or other. Cooker and washing. I need to put in some water there to make it look like a basin. In fact, I can do that on the way down, because as we come up the staircase we come to the landing. The landing area is a nothing room here. This is just going to be for, it's going to be the scrappy room, and there is room, as I said before, up here to do something, but it's not required, so I won't be doing it now. In here we've got the bathroom. Ooh, lovely bathroom. I might stick up a little shower head or something, like a lever, or I don't have stuff for a lever on me, but something to make it look like a shower. We've got the toilet and a few units. We've got here a little basin. Again, I suppose I should stick a little tripwire hooks, look pretty good as well, for that sort of thing. And little bath mats, just in case I put water in there. I don't like how it's all flowing downwards. That's a bit rubbish, but oh well, it'll do for now. The master bedroom has seating. This is I don't know, I'll call it a contemplation chair. That's for where you sit and, what am I going to build next? I don't know. So, of course, a few potted plants here and there, some more cupboards for clothes storage, but that's pretty much it. Dotted around a few little pictures just for a little interest, but with such a small place, I like it. It's very busy, but I don't feel like I'm tripping over stuff. It feels like a lot of Minecraft houses, you feel like you've got to have so much room because, you're 1 meter wide basically in Minecraft. So, well, not quite. I mean, there is a little bit of wiggle room when you're in a 1 meter gap, but there's not as much room really as if you're a normal person. But I like it. Please, if you did enjoy this video, drop a like. I like likes. I like likes if you like what you're watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a great week, everybody. I will check you next Thursday. Bye-bye.